Responding to Pascal's wager. There's nothing to lose if you believe in God. If there is no God, then it's okay. But if God is real and you don't believe, that would be a big mistake. There's nothing to lose in believing.
All right, so we're starting with Pascal's wager. Classic. Vintage. A greatest hit. Let's see where he goes with it.
Right, except for if you're believing in the wrong God and there's some other God that you don't believe in that's actually the correct God. And then that God punishes you for believing in the wrong God.
This always sounds clever, but it sneaks in a huge assumption. It assumes all gods are equally likely. They're not. Christianity isn't asking you to spin a wheel and hope you pick the right deity. It makes specific historical claims that can actually be examined. If Christianity is false, reject it. But dismissing it just because other religions exist isn't an argument.
Not to mention, you have plenty to lose by believing in your God. You lose your entire life. You dedicate yourself to a God that may or may not exist.
You lose your entire life? I guess apparently Christians just sit quietly in rooms staring at walls. This confuses bad experiences with the truth of a belief. If someone plays Mozart badly, that doesn't mean Mozart is bad. It means the person played it wrong. People can practice Christianity badly. That doesn't tell you whether Christianity is true.
The amount of ex-Christians that I know that when they were Christians, they kicked people out of their lives because they thought God was telling them to. Or they stopped pursuing something they were passionate about because they thought God wanted them to focus more on the church. You have Christian parents that ruin their relationships with their kids because they kick them out because they're LGBTQ.
Some of that is real, and some of it's genuinely tragic. But a harm done in the name of a belief doesn't tell you whether that belief itself is false. People misuse medicine too. That doesn't make medicine fake.
You have to give up your critical thinking skills.
This part always gets me. Apparently Christians invented hospitals, universities, and modern science by, what, turning their brains off? Bold theory.
Belief isn't about what you have to gain or what you have to lose. You could tell me that my house is going to be on fire tomorrow night if I don't believe in God. That sounds like a lot to lose if I don't believe. But no amount of a threat is going to make me believe something that I don't find believable.
On this point, he's right. Threats don't create belief. But Christianity doesn't ask for a belief based on threats. It makes claims and invites examination. And among worldviews, Christianity has some of the strongest historical evidence on the table. You don't have to accept it, but pretending it's all equal mythology is just lazy skepticism.
Using gain and loss as ways to motivate people to become Christian doesn't work if the things that you gain or lose don't exist.
And here's the real issue. He's arguing against Pascal's wager by assuming Christianity is already false. If God, heaven, and hell don't exist, the wager fails. But that's not a refutation. That's just confidence standing in for an argument. Pascal's wager isn't trying to scare people into belief. It's asking whether ignoring God is actually as risk-free as atheists pretend.